This is the 2013 season preview. Coach Cat Lennon returns for his second year as head coach of the Memphis Tigers. Last season, Memphis was able to pull off the ultimate worst to first Cinderella season, shocking everyone by winning their first ever Conference USA championship in dramatic fashion, winning 10 games for the first time since the 1930s in the process. It was an absolutely legendary season that will be remembered forever and never be forgotten in Memphis. No doubt about that. We did lose some guys from last season due to graduation, but we've got a bunch of guys returning as well. A bunch of hungry guys that have been working very hard during the off season to prove that we weren't just an incredible one season trick, that we can have continued success here at Memphis. So lots to prove here still, a bunch of hungry guys, and we could not be more excited to begin this new year. Let's meet your 2013 Memphis Tigers. Let's go. Starting on the offensive side of the ball, quarterbacks will be led by Preston Schuler. We got senior Walter Hansen, David Blankenship getting a red shirt, Jasper Hines. Halfbacks, senior Cecil Tate, Thurl Bennett, Tyson Childress, Jabril Stevens, Mookie Frazier, also our kick returner. Fullback, Nathan Dunn. Wide receivers, Ray Sullivan, Cedric Ellis, Branch Sampson, Adam McKeon, Darius Russell, Mixon Riley, red shirt, Jerome Jackson, Rondell Bell, senior Chris Reddick. Tight ends, senior and our offensive team captain Caleb Petty, Zane Howard. Left tackles, Champ Williamson, Tyler Hairston. Left guards, senior Mike Gore, Darius Hollins. Centers, senior Trey Berry, Gerald Wilson. Right guards, senior Eric Starks, Corey Wood. Right tackles, Joe Forte, Jason McGee, Dwayne Fowler. The defensive side of the ball, left ends, Apollo Campbell, senior Sonny Sanders, Carlton Walker. Right ends, Dexter McQueen, Elton Parker, Tim Huff. Defensive tackles, senior Marlon Brooks, Marquise Cronin, Dwayne Winston, red shirt, senior Chet Beverly, Derek Campbell, red shirt, Dre Ruffin. Left outside linebackers, Peter Gonzalez, senior Eric Larrere, Nigel Jude, red shirt, Ed Noble. Middle linebackers, Wilt Davenport, Carl Robinson, Jeffrey Branch. Right outside linebackers, Ezekiel Edwards, Joshua Wayne, red shirt, Addison Hargrove. Cornerbacks, Marcus Gibson, senior and defensive team captain Javaris White, Andre Crawford, Taquino Scales, Cedric Mayo, Travis Rudolph. Free safeties, senior Trey McPherson, Arnell Cunningham, red shirt, Maxwell May. Strong safeties, Landon Holiday, Joey Colvin. Kicker, Clancy Harper. And punter, senior Jacob Novak. That is your 2013 Memphis Tigers. Let's go. Of course, we'll be competing in the Conference USA, where we were able to pull off an incredible conference championship last season. Let's take a look at the Conference USA predictions here. Favorite in the East Division to start the year is the UCF Knights. UCF just missing out on the East Division win last season. And here we are, predicted to finish second in the East Division, coming off of the Conference USA title. Predicted to finish third is ECU, the Pirates. And predicted to finish fourth is the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Predicted to finish fifth is the Marshall Thundering Herd. And predicted to finish last in the Conference USA East Division is the UAB Blazers. Look at the West Division. The SMU Mustangs predicted to win the West. Just missed out on winning the West last season. Still seeking their first ever Conference USA championship. Predicted to finish second is the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Finished last season incredibly strong. Houston Cougars, losing in the Conference USA championship game the last two seasons, predicted to finish third in the West this season. And the UTEP Miners predicted to finish fourth. Rice predicted to finish fifth. And Tulane predicted to finish dead last in the Conference USA West Division. Now I look at the overall predictions. SMU is predicted to win the Conference USA championship this season. Top three predicted teams, top three ranked teams nationally are all in the West Division. We are predicted to finish fifth overall in the Conference USA. Despite winning the title last season, still not the utmost respect for us here. Now we'll take a look across the nation at all the conferences. Look at North Carolina, they're predicted to win the ACC. Big 12 predicted to be won by Texas. Big East predicted to be won by Louisville. Big 10 predicted to be won by Wisconsin Badgers. Already looked at the Conference USA, SMU predicted to win that. Look at the independents here. The MAC is predicted to be won by the Ohio Bobcats. Mountain West Conference has divisions this year. With a change, expanded Mountain West. BYU is predicted to win the Mountain West. See, they have the Mountain Division and the West Division. The Pac-12 is predicted to be won by USC, defending national champion USC Trojans. SEC is predicted to be won by Arkansas. The Sun Belt predicted to be won by FIU. And the WAC predicted to be won by Utah State. So that is a look at the conferences across the nation getting ready for the 2013 season. Now we'll take a look at the preseason polls. Number one to start the year is the Texas Longhorns. Texas was undefeated last season through the regular season, ended up losing in the national championship game to USC. They are number one to begin this year, hoping to win their first national title since 2005 season. Wisconsin, number two to begin this season. The Badgers, the top-ranked teams looking for their first ever national championship. Arkansas, number three to begin the year, coming off a great season as well. For their first ever national title since 1964. And the first ever SEC championship. USC, the defending national champions, are number four to begin this season. Coming off of a perfect 14-0 great season. Number five is the Oklahoma Sooners, also coming off a great year. Looking for their first national title since 2000 season. Number six is the Georgia Bulldogs, for their first national title since 1980. Number 7, the Ohio State Bobcats, hoping to win their first national title since 2002. Number 8, the Alabama Crimson Tide, hoping to win their first national title since just 2011. 2011 season there for Alabama, just a couple years ago. Michigan State, great year last season, looking for their first national title since 1965. Haven't won the Big Ten since 1990 season. And LSU, number 10 to begin the season. They are hoping for their first national title since the 2007 season. That is a look at the top 10 in the nation to begin the year. I'll take a look at the rest of the top 25. No teams in the Conference USA in the top 25 to begin the year. Nebraska rounding out the top 25. Take a look at the rest of the national poll though. SMU, the top ranked team in Conference USA nationally, number 29, also just behind them at 30. Here we are, number 63 in the national poll to start the season. Much better than last year, but still feeling a little bit disrespected by that. Coming off of a 10-win season. And a Conference USA championship, of course. There's the rest of it. UMass at the very bottom. That is a look at the national polls. Begin the 2013 season. Let's go. Now we will take a quick look at the Heisman Watch starting this new year. See if one of these guys wins it or someone from the outside steps up to win the prize. Got senior halfback Aaron Horn of Alabama. Got junior quarterback Sean Givens of Ohio State. He is the Heisman winner from last season. Senior halfback Caleb Charles from Army. Come off a great year. Heisman candidates here early on. Junior quarterback Aaron Wallace of Nevada. And senior quarterback Ross Allen of SMU of the Conference USA. Those are the top 5 preseason Heisman Watch guys. We'll see at the end of the year if one of these guys wins it or if someone from the outside. Alright, now we will take a look at our schedule here, getting ready for the 2013 season. So pumped up to get this all started. Let's go. We will be getting the season started at home, taking on the defending Sun Belt champion FIU Golden Panthers. Pumped up for that one to be in front of our home fans once again. Memphis Tiger fans certainly fell back in love with Memphis football last season. Great support there from Memphis fans. Then we will have a rivalry game on the road at Louisville. This is a game that we've had circled since the end of last season. Louisville defeated us in the Liberty Bowl last season. A game that we fell behind early, never had a lead in. Hoping to get some revenge, hoping to end the losing streak in the rivalry series. Certainly going to be a big game there in Louisville. And we will have our first conference game of the season, hoping to get our conference title defense off to a good start. We'll be at home against Marshall, a team that beat us last season. Then we'll be on the road rivalry game at Southern Miss. Then we will be at home non-conference game taking on the Temple Owls. Then on the road at Rice. At home against UAB in a rivalry game. Then we will be on the road at Tulane. Then we will have a bye week in week 9. And we will be back in action at home against ECU. And we will have a massive test later in the season, week 11, on the road at number 10 LSU. Then we will be at home against SMU. Then we will be on the road at UCF. So big tests down the stretch here. Final 3 games, final 2 in conference games. Supposed to be really big tests there. So that is a look at our season. We could not be more pumped up to get this going. Obviously, a legendary season last year. Hoping to put together another really solid year this season. We're going to be starting things off at home against the defending Sun Belt champion, Florida International Golden Panthers. We are all pumped up for it. Been working hard for this season to get ready. Let's go. Let's go, Memphis. Come on.